In this video we're taking a look at the You Can Do It challenge on HackTheBox, and it's an easy crypto challenge. The description just says the flag is in the format HackTheBox and then plain text, so we need to recover the plain text. And I solved this challenge over 3 years ago, can't remember what it was about. Let's download the files and see if I can remember. The text file is called You Can Do It. We'll extract it and take a look at it. So let's print it out first, and okay. So quite a short piece of text. It looks like maybe we need to try to reorder it. We don't have a HTB in there for HackTheBox. Alright, the hint gave us nothing at all. Let's take this to CyberChef. As usual, our first point of call. Throw in the magic, try to get the easy win. Nope, no such luck. Throw it into XOR brute force. Have a quick look, just brute forcing it with a single character key. And just scrolling through to see if we see any plain text. Doesn't look like it. Unless I'm missing it. Let's try and change the key length to 2. There's too many there, forget that. Let's clear the recipe and see what else we can do. We have text encoding brute force, decode. No, okay. Let's clear that recipe. So it looks like a transposition cipher anyway, but we just don't know what order. We don't know how to reverse it. Let's try and open dcode.fr. So we can search here. Let's search for transposition. So you've got transpose, double transposition cipher, columnar transposition, transposition cipher. We'll select that and we'll paste in our ciphertext and hit decrypt. This is try all permutations, so it's brute forcing up to a size of 6. If we knew the key, we could obviously put that in there as well. We can also define the mode here as well. And then we can scroll down and basically try to see if any of these make sense to us, if there's any plain text in there, because that's what we're looking to do, is retrieve the plain text. And nothing is sticking out to me, although I see some words. So we have any there, we see any coming up a couple of times. That could be an actual word. We also have you coming up there a few times. We have it coming up. We don't have a full flag there anyway. So we could try these other modes. Oh, we were already on the default there, were we? No, okay. We could try these other modes and go through that. We could have a look to see what other transposition tools we have, what variants are there on the transposition cipher. Where did that take us to, the variants? But what variants? Okay, so here are some variants. That doesn't look right. This doesn't give us an option to brute force. This one, try this one, double transposition. Doesn't give us an option to brute force either. Okay, columnar transposition cipher. We can try with different permutations. I think that's just another kind of a variation. You see maybe the right by rows. The default is different for that one. And we can try the CyberChef cipher, and you see that you can do it. So the CyberChef is a transposition cipher used in the Roman Empire in which letters and messages are written in lines in a square or rectangle and then read by column. Did it give us the key that was done there? Okay, so it's 7. Let's see if we can given an example. Let's just see how this works as well. So it requires to know the dimensions of the box. So in this case, the box is 7. So if you were to write out, that's why it has the columns and width things. So if you were to write out this in 7, you would do UCT, and then on the next row you'll do H. Let's actually go through a quick example of it. Let me open up Sublime. And if we were to put this out then, if we know now that in terms of decrypting, we know that the box size is 7, we can say UCT, and then we can say HAT UC, and then ANDOIT, then we have our exclamation mark, and here's our example for decryption. So take W as 3, our ciphertext is. So we can take this as an example here, and we know that the size is 7, so we write it out in terms of 7 there, 7 characters across, and we have 3 rows of 7 columns. So whenever we send that to somebody, we would then do it column wise. So we could say YHA OAN UTD SYO EOI EUT TC exclamation mark. Did that get us back to our original? It did, yeah. That got us back to our original, but it didn't necessarily have to be. We could have done that in a different way. We could have, you know, that's why we have the possibility to define where the columns and rows come first, and also in which order. So essentially, if you were sending this as a cipher, the person you're sending it to needs to know what is the length of the box size, and then they also would need to know whether whether you're doing columns or rows, and whether you're reversing and stuff like that. I thought I'd go through that just to give an example of what we're actually doing, rather than just running the tool and not not learning anything. I'm no expert in crypto, even though my name's CryptoCat. It just cause it sounded like better than Forensics Cat or Stego Cat or Pwn Cat or whatever. It's not because I enjoy or am particularly skilled in crypto. But yeah, anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. Any questions, comments, leave them down below. Thanks.